Ooh, Doey's here. Good evening, Doey. Tom Ricci. Come on. Doey, how's it going? Bobo, what's happening, Bobo? It's like, okay, I remember where I get Bobo from. And there we go. And best of 07. Charlie Hart, good evening. Laurie, Norbert, good evening. Mellow, good evening. Now it's not me for blah. All right, here we go. James, Roshu. James, you get that stuff I sent over? James, give me a buzz or send me a text. I get 3 o'clock in the morning. Jumped up, write it on down. Old dog's in the house. What's happening, old dog? KG, what's happening? Stocks for next week. Phillips 66. Hold on. We're gonna move some stuff out of the way here. Just getting settled in. Ooh, Southern Company. We haven't done that one in a while. Put those right there. All right. That can go there. Alrighty. All right, that's good. Laurie, melatonin. What's going on? Let's take a look at P. DFS. That's Discover. SO, Southern Company. And Johnson, J. Beans. John Werner, what's happening? Uncommon. Good evening, sir. Good evening. I did not. Let me take a look. Thank you. Oh, James, I got this really cool idea for a spreadsheet. But I need someone who is good with spreadsheets. I'm just making that assumption. All right. Anyway. Let's get started. Good evening, everyone. My name is James. Wait a second. Double bounce. Verizon, Cisco, and Palantir. Verizon, Cisco, CSO, and Palantir, PLT. I can tell you right now, Palantir's a no. No dividends, no good. Uncommon, NQ. What does NQ mean? NQ, AMD, Advanced Micro Device. That's a big no for that one. Melatonin, you should know better than that. Well, anyway, as I was saying, my name is James. This is dividend stock talk, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. Looking for simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Now, 1% a week does come to over 50% per year. Now, I'm finding it rather amazing that ever since these tariff thingies, a lot of people have been getting shy with their investing. You do realize these companies have been around for decades. Okay, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, nephews, cousins, ladies down the street, guys down the street, kids you go to school with, these people work in the U.S. economy. Well, why not invest in the U.S. economy? Well, that's where we get our bread and butter. That's where we get our oil from. That's where we get our gas from. That's where we get everything we use on a daily basis. From people we know, people you went to school with, people you hung out with, you went to college with, people in your church group. These people represent the backbone of America. Why are you getting shy on investing in? Anyway. Hannah, good evening. Sergio, good evening. Doggo, Shimo. Today I followed someone out of anger because they wanted to follow me too close when I was going 10 over. Now I'm scared. It was a cop. And now going to see me again and hurt me. I don't think they're going to hurt you. I mean, you know. Uh-oh. Handicap minerals. Handicap, I'm not quite sure what you mean by minerals. But, you know. Is what it is. All right. So that being said, I'm looking for companies. Personally, I'm looking to invest in companies that are consistently profitable. And have dividends and weekly options. Because you put all three of them together. Consistently profitable. They share their profits, their dividends, and they have weekly options. That allows me to get cash flow every single week. Well, I've been doing it for quite a while, and it makes sense to me. It's only recently that someone put me in front of a camera and said, hey, share it with the world. That's where we are. Okay, I'm standing every day for the last year and a half in front of the camera. I've been doing this since 2011, which is what, 14 years. I've been sharing what I'm doing. But I've been doing this longer than. But I first went online in 2011 with a blog post. Zim is a high dividend 305 playa. I don't really like because they don't have dividends. I don't think. Okay. Division explained. I have no idea what that means. What is this all about? Karim, this is about investing for weekly cash flow. CVX, Chevron. Take a look at Chevron in a little bit. CVX. All right, so let's do this. Luke. Hey James. Spent 4 hours today digging through dividend stocks. I'm at the point where oil and tobacco companies are all that's worth it for me. Altria, Chevron, Northwest Natural. I'm going to say no to Northwest National, NW, only because they don't have options. But Altria, I actually have some Altria. And Chevron, I jump into every once in a while. Okay, La Playa, I know who Zim is. Okay, but check out their dividends. How consistently have they increased their dividends? Okay, I'm looking for companies that share their profits and that are consistently profitable. That's what I was looking for. Zim, I don't think really cuts. Take a look at that. Hold on a second. I caught your program yesterday with your grandson. Very nice. Thank you very much. Why was my comment removed? Okay, Mux, you're coming. Have a comment today. I don't know. All right. So. Okay, Southern Company. I got that one in Occidental Petroleum. OXY. All right, so let's start taking a look at some. All right. Here we go. First and foremost, crazy stuff. How you doing today? Diamato. Am I imagining this of Upst? Showing 10% premium on selling a covered call UPSST. UPSST. All right, we'll take a look at that one. Hold on a second. Thank you for your knowledge. We're going to get there. Let's get rolling. First on the list. All right. First on the list. Do this. I have a question. Twisted. Go ahead. Shoot. Please do me a favor. Make it something interesting. YouTube has a tendency to send me weird questions. All right, let's do this. First and foremost, it's already up on the list. Take a look at L. It's cut off right there. I gotta change something. Hold tight. Hold tight. All right. Come on. Oh no, that just wasn't right. Let's try it one more time. If We try one more time. All right, Gail. Good evening, Miss Gail. Crystal, how you doing? Crystal, what we're looking at is investing using cash flow, using dividend stocks. Companies that are consistently profitable. Grab a seat, grab some popcorn. Enjoy the show. Ask questions. Mr. Bill, how are you today? Mr. Bill, I do hope you brought me some interesting stuff today. Money Island Productions. How can I tell if a company is consistently profitable? Money, good evening, and how are you doing today? Nice to see you. Mr. Bill, we'll take a look in a bit. Coca-Cola. Let me finish out with money over here. O'Drain. Hello. D-Rain. Okay. So, money. A company that is consistently profitable, mainly Dividend Kings, 5 decades, 50 years. Dividend Aristocrats, 25 years. Dividend Champions, 25 years. Dividend Contenders, 10 to 24 years. And for the fun of it, because we all like Warren Buffett so much, we throw Warren Buffett in there anyway. Warren Buffett stuff too. That right there is 300 different companies that are consistently. Go right to Google. Look up Dividend Kings list 2025. Dividend Aristocrats list 2025. Dividend Champions list 2025. Dividend Contenders list 2025. They're free. They're free. Put it right in the Google chat. Is a dividend. We already did that. Warren Buffett stock list 2025. And right there, those five give you over 300 companies. Your singing is terrific. Keep it up. All right. Somebody likes it. Keep up. Okay. If I want to invest, for example, crashing in stocks. So if I invest, will I lose money? Okay. So here's my theory. Okay. Number one. They hit the wrong button, and it's common. A beginner, if you're just starting out. I got five simple rules. But before I get to the five simple rules. Okay, money, you're welcome. Before I get to the five simple rules, first and foremost, the trading strategy that I'm sharing this evening. I know a lot of shit. I really use dividend stocks companies. Specifically, companies that have consistently been profitable for over 2 decades. That means if you take a look at the what do you call it? The annual report or the quarterly report, you will see that year after year they consistently make more money. Now I do check more money. You know what? Now I haven't checked because we just jumping on. So let's check right now. And we are going to look at how many different stocks are available in the stock market to invest in. Can we look at Allstate? A bill, unfortunately, Allstate is a monthly, and Allstate said no, but thank you. Monthly, Allstate said no, thank you. Finviz, Finviz. Now, I go to this website now every single week, and the reason I go to this website, it gives me a count of how many different companies are available. How many right here? Financial visualizations. They give you lots of information for free. Okay, it doesn't cost anything. What I'm looking for specifically is this number right here. Okay. That number right there. Get rid of this thing too. What is that? Protect. Oppenheimer. This number right here. That tells me how many stocks available that I can invest in at this moment. Companies. 10,012. Take 2 weeks ago, 10,036. What happened to those other 24? I don't know. 10,012 different companies that we can ingest. Simone's in the house. So, James, you only want dividend stocks that have cash flow. Yeah, Bill, it only makes sense. Think about it. Okay, why would I invest? Bill, into anything that is not profitable. That is not what kind of companies? Companies that are consistently profitable. Take a look at the Dividend Kings. Companies have consistently increased their profits for 5 decades. That's 50 years. You cannot become a dividend king unless you increase your dividends, which are payments to the shareholders for 5 decades. For 5 decades. That is a goal that almost every company aspires to. Because you got 2 choices when you're starting out a company. Okay, one, you can borrow the money from banks, or you can borrow it from the general public. One is us. Okay, is us. So if we're consistently profitable, they are posted. Dividend Kings, 50 years. Dividend Aristocrats, 25 years. Dividend Champions, 25 years. Dividend Contenders, 24 years. Okay. As long as it's consistently profitable, I want to take a look at it. And it's only about 300 out of 10,000. That's all I want to look at. Because don't get me wrong. The other ones have some great people. They may be the greatest people in the world. They might be your sisters, your brothers, your nephews, your nieces. They could be your relatives. But if they're not completely profitable, I'm not putting my money in. You need to ask yourself some serious questions when you're investing your own money. And trust me, when you hit retirement, you have 2 choices and only two. Okay? It's like when I was growing up, it was chocolate and vanilla. They didn't come up with strawberries until somewhere in the late 70s. Chocolate and vanilla. That's all we got. All right, so that being said, that consistently profitable. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Moha. Lit up hat and mustache. Alrighty. Okay. Thank you. Evening, sir. Cool. So first on the list. So we checked that out. We don't see any more. Back to right here. First on the list today is going to be L-Cope. Now, what I do is the same thing. Any stock I look at, it's always the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. First thing I want to do is look at the chart. That's right here. I'm looking for 5 things. Number one, where's the high? Right there. Where is the low? Right there. Where was it a year ago? Right there. Where is it now? Right here. Fifth. Up, down, sideways. This is where we are right now. This was last Friday. So tomorrow what's going to happen is probably very close to what happened here. That gives us a good idea of what's happening next. Rod, please do it once. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rick. Good evening. Mike, good evening. Crystal. If I find good company to invest in, and it is currently profitable, what's the best amount of money to invest for beginners? Now, my suggestion always for beginners. Never put Hollywood today from Miami. I flew down to Fort Myers today. Me and my little buddy. Hold on a second. Hollywood. Hold on. All right. So over here. Crystal. Okay. What I always suggest for beginners, never put real money in the stock market until you know what you're doing. Okay, think of it this way. The stock market, you can play it like Monopoly. It's not real. Monopoly money. It's fake money. It's not real. So here in the stock market, you can do the exact same thing. They have what is called a virtual account or trading account. This year, Charles Schwab offers a paper trading account. As a matter of fact, many trading platforms offer a paper trading account. I tell people never invest real money until you are ready. Basically, play Monopoly. play it over and over again until you're really good at it. In the back of your head, it's like, oh, I won this. Let's put some real money in. You will know when you're ready. Never put money at risk if you don't need to. If you're not ready, if you're just getting started. Practice. You take a look at some of the best athletes in the world. They practice. The only way you're going to be a top athlete is to practice. Same thing. I've been trading for 20 years. I still paper trade. I do, believe it or not. I have 7 accounts, and I still have a paper trading account, which means I consistently paper trade. Because I don't want to make mistakes. And I do make mistakes once in a while. So, no. You're going to make a mistake. Everyone does. Okay. Where are we? All right. D-Ray, Palantir's earnings released tomorrow. Broad question. What approach preparation for what I assume will be a positive report? Wait for detail. Ooh, that's a good one. Luke. Beginner advice. Dump everything in one stock and blow up your account. All right, Luke, don't do that. All right. Fort Myers is my hometown. Diamato. Hope you enjoyed it. Believe it or not, we took a private jet from St. Pete down to Fort Myers. Had some lunch, rented Cadillac Escalade, drove back up to St. Pete, through Sarasota, went through Longboat Key, not Siesta Key. We went to Bird Key, Longboat Key, Coquina Beach, Bradenton Beach, Holmes Beach. We didn't go to Anna Maria because Anna Maria we had a bang on 2 Avenue. Anyway, it was fun. Okay. Hollywood's in Miami. Go Hollywood. You do realize, okay? Hollywood. Miami is about a 5-hour drive from me. so from here, it's 5 hours. Okay, 3:05. It's my birthday this week. I'm here visiting my grandma. She's in Miami Gardens. Cool. I've been there. Hey James, your email went to spam, but I got it. You can fix that software, dude. Awesome. All right, my paper trading account got removed when Schwab for over 20 years. Okay. Their Charles Schwab is very good. You give them a call, say, hey, I'm still new. I still need to paper trade. Is it okay if I use your account? They say yes. Because they want your future business. Once you get good at it, and you're going to keep doing it. I did. I called. They told me tough shit. I seriously doubt that one. I did, Luke. Anyway, I'm terribly sorry. There are other companies that have trading accounts. The software, fix the software, James, that's freaking awesome. I sent you 3 of them, I think. Anyway. Thanks for the info. I'll look more into investing. Have a good morning, day, and good YouTube. All right, sorry. So, all right. Bill, I traded my stock today, but it was recounted by a covered call. Okay, Bill, you really can't trade on Sunday. I mean, you could put them in. What is the best computer for trading? iRod. People use an iPad. People use a phone. I actually use a phone to trade one of my Robinhood. I love my Robinhood account. Everything's right there at my fingertips. But I don't use Robinhood for everything. Because I don't like going from one screen to the next screen. I like Thinkorswim because everything is right here. Charts here, the numbers here. I can actually buy and sell right there. Simple. All right. Let's get rolling. Ready? SYK Striker, 11% over last year. Okay. SYK. All right. I'll write SYK down. We'll take a look at it. SYK. We'll take a look at it in a bit. But right now, let's finish up Alcoa. Here's the high, the low. Look at the motion. Down. Here we are here. 25.52. We all know what the closest. Come on. The closest strike price. 25.53. 25.50 right there. 25.53 is the current stock price. Current price. I know the markets don't open at the moment by looking here at the numbers that they. Look at it this way. When you leave work, you put your stuff down on your desk. You come in on Monday. Great. This is what happened. They left on Friday. This is the numbers they left. Great. Tomorrow morning, all these numbers are going to change. But the mathematical equation is the exact same. What's the current price? Right here. What's the closest strike price? Right there. What is it selling for? Right there. So $25.50 is going for 69 cents a share. Now I'm looking for 1%. 1% of $25.50. Okay, 1% of $25.50 is 25 cents. You just move the decimal point over too. Okay. 1% of $25 is 25%. Bill, why 1%? You know what? If you want to go 2, 3, 4, 9, whatever you want to go for, fine. I'm just telling you what I'm looking for. This is what I'm sharing what I do. Okay, if it doesn't make sense to you, don't do it. Okay. I want 1%. I can be 3 or 4 days. And if I get 1% every single week. Now remember, I'm only trading for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Or about 10 to 15. But 1% every single week is over 50% per year. I have better things to do with my time than to sit in front of the computer. Okay. All right. That being said, the numbers look okay. The one-year chart looks okay. So what I want to do now is I want to go a little bit deeper in that and look for a little bit more details. Crystal, what we're looking at. After I left, I had this question in my head. Is it better to invest in minerals like gold, iron, complex, etc., or is it better to invest in companies like Disney and Boeing? Well, that's an excellent question. And this is my answer to you. Now, I don't know who you are. Absolutely nothing about you. So my answer is going to be kind of generic. Just kind of. All right. Now, what you're saying, minerals. Okay. Those are futures. Okay. Futures contracts. Now, they're great if you understand them. But here's the thing. Gold in and of itself has no weekly cash flow available to it. Means you got a gold bar on your desk. You have no income coming in. A company's stock. Let's say General Motors, Ford, IBM, AT&T, Philips 66, Alcoa. Bank of America. These companies produce what is called profits. And those profits are passed on to the investors. Because the stock market that we know of today, what you know today is the stock market, originally came into conception back in the 1590s, 1590s. A bunch of old guys got together and said, hey, let's create this big, huge company and dominate the world. Well, how are we going to do that? Let's go get some money and let's throw these things together and offer to the general public. Yes, Bill, exactly. Procter & Gamble, great example. Offer to the public an opportunity to invest into a company and share our profits. Well, they've been doing that for centuries. You borrow some money from someone, and you pay them back with the profits that you make whatever it is you're doing. Well, the first company started with the VOC, also known as the Dutch Shipping Company. So in the 1590s, they got together and said, hey, let's go door to door. And offer to the public, say, hey, if you invest in this company, we'll share the profits with you. It was the first dividend stock offered to the general public. That first dividend stock, the VOC, paid out 18%. 18% for 198 years. Before they finally went bankrupt. They didn't go bankrupt. Mismanagement and corruption. 198 years, 18% was the average. Every year, 18%. It's freaking awesome. Well, that was the start of the stock market that we know of today. So other companies saw the opportunity. Let's create the general public. Ask them to invest in our endeavor. So great. So you share your profits with the investors. Okay, if you make money, great. Share it with everyone. Okay. Anyway, let's keep on going. Alcoa. The 27 strike price is too high for your system, even if it's yielding higher. Well, just curious. Hold that thought. Kevin, would you ever sell a monthly covered 15% dividend stocks? Kevin, it would really, I'm going to say this a bunch of times, really depend. Okay, so Kevin, hold that thought for a second. I'm going to show you in 1 minute why I don't like monthly call options. Okay, hold that thought. Okay, so as I was saying, if a company's consistently profitable, they will share their profits. Plain and simple. Okay. So when it comes back to gold, silver, all that kind of crap, the commodities themselves actually give you nothing. It is the companies that mine for the gold, the copper, so on and so forth. Now companies that have been around for 100 years or so, those in my opinion, are relatively safe. Okay, Ford's been around for 100 years. General Motors, AT&T, IBM. Okay. Companies have been around for a long time. Those are the ones I like, and the ones that are consistently profitable. Do yourself a favor. Write this down. Dividend Kings. And go to Google, Bing, whatever search engine you use, and say who are the Dividend Kings? What makes them so important? Start there. That will give you a good idea. And if you understand it and you're okay with it, great. Then that's probably a good place to start. All right. So Kevin, why don't I like monthly options? Ooh, Scotty, take a look at Harley Davidson. I actually have some Harley Davidson, Scotty. Hold that thought. All right. So Kevin, this is going to answer your Andrea. Good evening. Kevin, this is going to answer you really quick. You ready? All right, that date is 5/2/4. Right. Kevin. Okay, this is specific. You ready? Now. This is 30 days. Let me make it a little bigger so you can see it better. Okay. This here is 30 days. See that? We're at 30/50. Jumped up to 31. It's about 30 days ago. Then she drops all the way down to 22. Then she goes up. Then she goes down. Then she goes up. Then she goes down. Then she goes up. That is 30 days. Great. Now tell me where is it going to be in 30 days from today? It is very challenging to figure out where stock is going to be in 30 days. Well, I like weekly options because I about 5 days. Well, from here, my guess is in 5 days it might be 28 because it is in an upward pattern that is going up. That's my guess. And how far can it actually go in 5 days? Every week or every Monday, I'm in the same position again. Where do I think Alcoa is going? 30-day bottom. She went down. Now it's going up. Well, that's easy to see. But can you see 30 days? No, that's one of the reasons I don't monthly options. Because trying to guess where it's going to be in 30 days is very challenging. And second reason, the premiums on monthly options Here's a good example.
Okay?
Up,
Down,
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 down. 55, 56, 96.
Okay? Right around 57. Okay, 30 days from today. This one right here. The 57. There is no 57, but there is a 57 and a half. You see the 57 and a half, that's the closest price you're going to get.
It's paying $1.30.
I've got to hold it for 47 days to pick
up. Not even
3%. Not even 3%.
I got to hold it for 47 days.
I don't like monthlies. They just don't pay the same. And trying to guess where it's going to be in 30 days is not the easiest thing in the world. I like simple. I like safe. I like predictable. I like consistent. And also 1% per week. I like that too. So if it makes sense, fine, great. If the company's profitable, fine. Let's go back to where we were. Alcoa. Whoops. The last 30 days for Alcoa. Let's finish this one up. It's pretty easy to see.
High, low, up.
Now it's going back up. Great. Interesting. So great. What does the 25-50 look like for Alcoa? Just to let you know, I do own some Alcoa. Okay, so anytime I own something, I'll let you know. I'm not hiding anything. All my trades are available. You can see every single trade that I make. Okay. I show every single one. Wait a minute. No, I don't. I have seven accounts. I only share three accounts with you guys. Fair enough, right? I have seven accounts. I share three of them. In those three accounts, I share every single trade that I make. That being said, let's do a quick covered call just to give you an idea of what it is I'm looking for.
Mr. Bill,
Advanced Auto Parts. Of course, it's on my list. La Playa, of course. Hold on. P, Advanced Auto Parts, and La Playa, John Deere, DE, Caterpillar, CAT. Shaughnessy Aggressive Growth.
Bill, never heard of them. Terribly sorry.
You like that too?
IPI Star.
Never heard of him. Thank you. Stop being a smarty pants.
Diamato,
are you able to do the market buy order that you like on Robinhood? The interesting thing is I don't trade that way with my Robinhood.
Matt Daddy, what's happening?
Matt Daddy once perfectly fine. I appreciate it. You know, doesn't do any better. There's some things I don't do on Robinhood. Now, Robinhood, I do a lot of calls on Robinhood. It's easy to start every week. I just roll it forward. Okay, on Friday, 11, 12 in the morning. I'll just jump on my phone, just go roll. I basically roll everything on Robinhood. Okay. So let's keep on. Thanks for answering my questions. You earned yourself a new supporter. Thank you. Keep doing what you can. All right. Cool beans. Thank you for that. I use Robinhood for my Roth. Love it. All righty. So let's keep on moving. Lisa M is in the house. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? Good evening. I hope your weekend was great. It's absolutely lovely. COP, Conoco Phillips. We haven't even finished stock number one yet. I got like 30 you guys want to take a look at. One at a time. Let's keep on rolling. So Alcoa, let's do a covered call to show you what I'm talking about to see if it makes sense. May the fourth be with you. Yeah, baby's in the house. What's happening, baby? Break too late. Must be an insurance or lawyer. That's who you are. Lawyer. Matt Daddy wants to take a look. Apple. A-P-L. Well, let's do this. Are we ready? Here we go. Alcoa. First thing I want to do is I want to change this. I want to change that to it says covered call. Now, when I say I want a trading strategy, the easiest strategy there is. It's just buying the stock. That's the easiest one. But there's no profit there until you sell something.
Are you Gen X? Because I am Gen Y.
I was born in 82.
And also born from 1991. Yes, I am Gen X, Mr. Bell.
Okay, we are a very interesting group. Most people just leave us alone because most people aren't ready
for the wrath that we bring with us.
Because we really don't care about your feelings. We don't. And it's weird. Because we were
brought
up
a certain way.
Not that it's good, not that it's bad. It's just different. Okay, we were brought up different than the baby boomers were brought up. We were brought up different than the silent generation. Those that were one and World War II. Totally different story. Okay, the generation nowadays totally different. Not that it's good. Not that it's bad. It's just different. Okay. So. Just to let you know, I am a Gen Xer. So if you say something, and you expect to get a rise out of me, it ain't gonna happen. If you expect me to respect your feelings, it ain't gonna happen. If you think I'm gonna give you a participation trophy, a little gold star, ain't gonna happen either. Okay, I call it like it is. Okay, if it's wet, it's wet. If it is what it is. Plain and simple.
All right. Now,
when I say simple, the simplest trading strategy is just to buy the stock. But there's no profit there. You do not profit until you sell something. So a covered call is the safest strategy where you have to do absolutely nothing. Because you don't have to do anything. Because what a covered call is, I'm buying it for a certain price. Whatever that price is right now, it's 25.32. The closest strike price right here is 25.50. If I buy it at 25.29. Oh, it's keep changing. It's in the after hours market. If I buy it first thing in the morning, sell it to someone else, and use the covered call for the same price I just paid for it, I don't have to do anything else because it's already done for me. Okay. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent. 1%. I know 1% doesn't sound like a lot. You guys want to tweak the strategy a little. I'll give it to you. I not like it. I'll give it to you anyway. That being said. Here we go. I want to do the 25.50s. Covered call. 25.50 right there. Want to buy it. And then I want to do just one contract, which is just 100 shares. Let's do this. And I want to do it. At the market. Now there is a difference between a limit and a market order. Let me briefly explain. Briefly. That's going to keep changing, Bill. This number right here is not going to change. This is the last trade from Friday. That number won't change. Here's the trade right here. Now, if you're curious, if you're wondering, you can't see these numbers. This screen here is live on YouTube. So what I'm saying, I forgot to do. I'll sorry guys. Anyway. What was I thinking? Don't get old. It's not as glamorous like it is. Forgetful. Anyway. Here we go. Here's the order. Listen close. If you can't see it, it is live on YouTube, and it is being recorded. You can go back and watch over and over again. Matty boy. IWM. Is that Matt? IWM. Matt, I have no idea what that is. I've been trading close to 30 years. No idea. No, I gotta apologize. I have been trading for about 30 years. But certain things I don't pay attention to has nothing to do with me. No, I know. Seriously, Matt. I'm dead serious. You know what? For the fun, I'm gonna pull that one up next. The Russell 2000 ETF. Yeah, I don't trade that. It's got nothing to do with me whatsoever. That's why I don't know what it is. If he don't has 20 years of increased dividends, okay, 20 years increased dividends, I want nothing to do with it. But I'll take a look at the Russell 2000. But no. You know, there's thousands upon thousands of things you can do in the stock market. I don't know all of them. I don't know how many of them. Okay, I'm good at what I do. That's it. Bill, DVLD is a dividend stock. Trust me, James, you will trust me, boy. Because it's good. Depends. Okay, I've never heard of it, Bill. DVLD. Never heard of it, Mr. Bill. You got your edge. Thank you. All right. So anyway, let's do this. As I was saying, what are you good at? And I've been trading this strategy, just one strategy for close to 15 years. Now I've been trading for 30 years. First 15 years wasn't that great. Made a lot, lost. However, it wasn't until my 9-year-old daughter back in 2008 jumped on my lap and said, "Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me?" At 9 years old, she wants to learn. Fine. What strategy do you teach a 9-year-old? Simple. Safe, predictable, consistent, and a way for her to lose. Clarence, what is a good scanner I can use to day trade? I don't day trade. Okay. You're trading time for money. It's not something I want to be involved in. I spend 10 to 15 minutes in the morning. I make my trades, and then I do whatever I want for the rest of the day. When you retire, Clarence, you will find your number one priority, your greatest asset is your time. Because I'm 61. I know I don't have 30 or 40 Christmases left. I don't. I'll be happy if I get 25. That'll bring me into somewhere in my 80s. But at this point in my life, it ain't gonna get any better, you know. So I'm 61. Do you think 62 is better than 61? No, it's not. You're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, even 50s. I was in great shape. Not so much. Not the point. Consistency is what I'm looking for. If it makes sense. If it's profitable. If it works. This is part of Gen X. If it works, leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. I hated Microsoft because they kept changing the platform. I love Windows 95. I didn't like 97. Didn't really like 98. Then at that point I said, you know what? I have no choice. Anyway, let's keep on doing. All right, so here we go. Here's the trick. Buy Alcoa. Buy one covered call Alcoa 100. The weeklies. 9 May 25. That is this coming Friday. 25.50 call option against the stock market to open. I didn't repeat myself to open two trades at one time. Buying stock, selling the option. What am I collecting? $93.50 per contract. That's one contract. Two contracts, twice as much. 10 contracts, 10 times. Simple math. Okay. If you get $2,500, you can do one contract. Get 25,000, you can do 10 contracts. Plain and simple. We all know. If you weren't paying attention in algebra class, don't know if I can help you out. Heidi, how you doing? All right, so let's do this. Let's check and see what kind of return that would be. Would you risk using margin for a strategy? Ooh, blue. Hold that. Clarence. Cool beans. Let's do this one. I'm going to address that question in a second. All right. Matt Daddy. I forgot you, Matt Daddy. I'm going to check that out for you. All right, here we go. So this is my maximum profit on this one trade. Now, remember when I said simple, safe, predictable? I know exactly what I'm making. Right there. Before I even do the trade. Most people buy a stock and wait for it to move. This stock doesn't have to move at all. It can stay exactly where it is. And I'll still make this money. That's the beauty of a covered call. You don't have to do anything. Well, you have to choose first. Choose the company you like. Well. That's the profit. 50, it's going to cost me $2,400. Let's grab up the calculator, find a rate of return that is. Now remember, this is just a weekly trade. I do this every single day. Now, I do all my trades on Mondays and Tuesday. Because on a stock option, the most you're gonna make is whatever from Monday through Friday. It's only 5 days. That's all there is. Monday through Friday. 5 days. So if I do all my trading on Monday, I get 5 days worth of time value. Okay? 100% of the time value. Because that's all there is. Bitch, complain all you want. It's only 5 days. That's it. Once Monday's gone, now I only have 4 days. Well, that's only 80% of the value. Why would I want to trade on a Tuesday? Okay? After Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 days left. Now down to 60% of the value. Now I do my trading on Mondays and Tuesdays. Now.
Yes, Bill, there's only 5 days in a week. I want to know how to do this, but I am so overwhelmed. Annette!
Good evening, Miss Annette.
Annette, just take one day at a time.
Okay. One day. Ooh. One day at a time. Sweet Jesus.
Okay, here we go. Calculator. What I'm going to show you what kind of rate of return is going to be for 1 week. And yeah, terribly sorry, I weekly trade. On Mondays, get out on Fridays. Alrighty. Okay, so my maximum right there, 98, 50. What is it costing me?
Cost of trading, commissions and fees. That's right there. $2,452.
Now, you're not losing that money. $2,452. And that grand total. Holy night. I'm right now. 4.4. Okay. This 4%.
What does that mean? Whatever I invest, you need to get a rate of return.
Galvin, I would like to invest into Winnipeg Moneyline. Never heard of them. Felix, how does CMA look for Monday? CMA.
You have to hold up. I'm going to get there.
Okay. Real or hacked? KG, I have no idea what that means. IN East on Verizon. I have no idea what that means, Belinda. IN East of Verizon. All right, hold on a second.
Let's keep on doing this. So, I'm looking at a 4% trade here for Alcoa. Now, I already own Alcoa, but if you like it, fine, great. Now, the reason I use a market order as opposed to a limit order. In a limit order, you get to choose what you're willing to buy, what your price is, and you're willing to be able to check out what you're selling for. So you can choose, but no guarantee it's going to fill. It can sit unfilled all day long. That's why I like a market order. And only on a market order for a covered call. The stock and the options are tied together so you know exactly what I'm making, know what I'm paying for, and I know when it's going to expire. This is only a 5-day trade. However, when I buy the stock, I own it, and it will always be mine until the day I sell it. Okay? If it hits my target, $25.50, by this coming Friday, I will have all my money back and the profit right there. So I'll have both of them. Okay, so that's Alcoa. Fine.
Now, Mr. Matty Boy. Matty Boy. All right, let's check this out. Go all the way over here. And let's put in, what did you call it? IWM. IWM. Oh, check that out. That has daily options. Nice. I love daily options. Anyway. I'm going to say no right off the bat. Reason being, here's your high, here's your low, here's where it was, where it is. Okay? It goes up, it goes down, goes up. If I zoom in 30 days, that's going to be way above the 30-day high. 30 days, right. Tomorrow's the 3rd. Tomorrow's the 5th. All right, Matty boy, you tell me. 30
days
ago, we're at 182. Drop all the way down to 170. That's a $10 drop. Fine, not big deal. But from 172 shoots up to 200. Why the hell are you buying it at the high? That's time to sell, not the time to buy. That's just my opinion. I never, ever buy at the high. Okay, when's the last time, Matt? When's the last time you heard somebody said, "Hey, look at the Russell 2000. It's at the high of a 30-day period. Let's buy some and wait for it to go higher." No. You make your money buying low, selling high. See? Went down, it went up. It went up. Down, it went up. Down, it went up. You don't make money buying high and waiting for it to go higher. You make money buying it low and waiting for it to go higher. As she turns, she comes down, she turns around, goes back up again. Okay, eventually turn back down. Hold on a second. Let's go to Yahoo Finance and see how wonderful the dividends the Russell 2000 pays out. Okay, historical prices, dividends only, and let's look up dividends only. What was it again? IWM. Hold on. All of them. Oh, look at this. Goes all the way back to 2000. That's pretty good. Now, I only want to go back to 2005 because 2005 to today is 20 years. That's 2 decades. 20 years. I'm good with 2 decades. 2 decades. Okay, you agree with me? All right. Okay, let's do this. You ready? All right. Now, what I want to say. Matty boy. What I want to see, Matty boy, is the profits right here. Higher and higher every single year. Higher every single year. That's what consistency of profitability looks like. They're either consistently profitable or their numbers do not lie. So if I make $100 this next week, I want to make 105. The week after that, I want to make more. That's consistency and profitability. All right. Here we go. You ready? 2005, 27. You're starting off really shitty, Matty boy. If it goes from 27 to 14, that's backwards. I don't care where you come from. 14 is less than 27. If I'm getting $2,700 a week, and then all of a sudden, now you're only getting 14. No, that doesn't work for me. Higher and higher. Seriously, Matt. Take a look. 27, 14, backwards. 19, 26, 16, backwards. 23, 32, 15. That's a 50% cut. Hell. Now you're asking me. The reasons why I know companies and why I ignore others. IWM is not consistently profitable. Okay, goes up, down. No. Hold on, Matty boy. I'll show you what it should look like. Okay, just select two objects that are the same shape. Oh, there we go. That one and that one. Confirm. Unable to verify. What do you mean? That one, and that one. Alrighty. All right. So, Matty boy, I hope that makes sense. Plenty of upside. Yo, Matt, everything. Regardless of what it is. I can pull up any single star. Everything has plenty of upside. Everything. Okay. So if a stock is at $50, it can go to 500. If a stock is at $2, it can go to 20. If a stock is at 3,000, it can go to 5,000. Everything has a good what do you call that? A good upside. Everything does. I like statistics. I like numbers. I like facts. Okay. If a company is consistently profitable,
That means
last year
they made
less
money
money
than
than
they're
this
making
year.
this year.
Next year they're making more money than they did this year. Every single year, higher, higher. I don't care how much you like the Russell 2000. It's not consistently profitable. No, thank you. Next.
I don't want dividends. I pay taxes on dividends.
Well, Manny Boy, you are definitely in the wrong place. I don't want dividends either. I want the insurance premium. The insurance premium is the call option premium paid for protection of a stock. If you did not know, call options and put options. Okay, stock options are insurance policies. Okay. You may not know that. A lot of people don't know. It is an insurance policy. You need four things for any kind of contract. And that's what it is. It's a contract. A beginning date. I'm buying something. You're selling something. You're selling something. I'm buying something. It is a contract. The beginning date, Monday morning. The ending date, Friday afternoon. That's why I do the options. You don't like dividends? Fine, not a problem. I don't like dividends either. I prefer the insurance premiums. Insurance premiums, I can get every week. A dividend, what am I going to get? Once a month, maybe once every 30, 90 days? Yeah, no, I don't do those. I use a dividend stock because it's easy to see the predictability. It's easy to see when they're getting ready to move. Because stocks move for two reasons, and only two reasons. One is called an unknown reason. The other one is a known reason. We know why it's going to move, or we don't know why it moved. That's it. A known reason or an unknown reason. Let me give you an example. An unknown reason could be death of a very important person. What happened over the weekend? Warren Buffett stepped down. That is an unknown reason. Well, kind of known, but we didn't know when he was going to step down. But he finally did. Do you think Berkshire Hathaway stock is going to be affected by him stepping down? Of course it is. It's an unknown reason. We didn't know when it was going to come. Earthquakes, hurricanes, act of nature, an act of God. We don't know when they're going to happen. And they do affect the stock. Or how about when British Petroleum sprung a leak in the Gulf of Mexico? Nobody. ExxonMobil. They had Exxon Valdez crashed in the northwest. The stock dropped. Okay. Bill Gates. Not Bill Gates. What's his name? The other guy from Apple. When he passed. Look at that. Thank you. Steve Jobs. That's who it was. Steve Jobs died. Apple stock went down. Certain things. Lawsuits. You don't know when that's going to happen. Apple had a huge last year. Stock dropped. 3M had a huge problem. Their stock dropped. Unknown reason. Now what's a known reason? A known reason is another one. Drag the slider to fit the puzzle. Can I get it close? Right there. All right, that works. A known reason. Dividends. We know when they're coming. Earnings reports. We know when they're coming. Okay. Stock splits. We know when they're coming. How about seasonality? We know when Christmas is coming. We know when Easter's coming. We know when Valentine's Day is coming. We know when kids get out of school. We know a lot of things because they're on the calendar. Seasonality. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Certain companies up north. They do not turn their heater on in July. So they're not paying for heating oil in July or June or August or September. It affects the bottom line. Down here in Florida, we're not using our air conditioners January, February, March. It affects the bottom line. Those are seasonal patterns. Okay. By knowing when a stock is going to move is a great thing to know. Just before the dividend. Stocks have a tendency to go up in value. By knowing that, what are you going to do about it? What trade are you going to put on? If you knew Microsoft was going to go up at a certain time, at a certain date, what would you do? Most people just buy the stock. There's nothing wrong with that. I do a call. I mean, a covered call. Buy the stock, sell the option. If the stock moves, great. My money. The stock doesn't move. I make my money. Either way, I don't care. PLTR, it's already on the list. We'll take Gander. Steve, he's already covered Alcoa 4%. Thank you. When did he step down? And did he say why? Guy's in his 80s. He doesn't need to say why. Okay. I think he announced it over the weekend. At the last Berkshire Hathaway meeting. He did. And I forget who the new guy is stepping up. Somebody in the chat knows who's stepping up for Warren Buffett. Rizzo. Over here on Instagram today. Hi, Rizzo. How you doing? All right. So anyway, Matty Boy, terribly sorry if you're paying taxes, Matty Boy. Someone is not telling you something. Sam. How far do you put your strike? What delta probability? All right, Sam. What I'm looking for. Let's get out of this. Sam. Get out of that one too. I don't like that one. Sam, if the current stock price is $11.95, okay? Sam, $11.95 is the stock price.
Right there, see it?
Right there, last traded price. My call option is going to be the 12. I don't want to own the stock. I want to click this right here. That's called the premium. That's the insurance payment. Okay. Now, originally, if you own some stock and you were in fear of it dropping, you would buy a put option. If the stock dropped, the put option went up in value, so you didn't lose any money, except for the money for the insurance premium. Same thing on a house, same thing on a car. It's protection. Now, the strategies nowadays. Someone learned how to use those to manipulate some money. Nothing wrong with it. But it is still an insurance policy. You are frozen, blacked out. Uh-oh. I'm terribly sorry. Would you say the stocks you choose for this covered call strategy and strike prices have a high percentage of being called away at the end of the week? Yeah, why not? Think about it, will you? What are you here for? Are you here for a stock tip because you want to get stock take down the matrimony lane? Say, hey, let's get married. Let's get the rest of our lives together. No, you're here because you want to make money. Okay, and I'm assuming you want to make money. You want to make money safely, simply, without any risk. So why not buy Macy's? $11.95. Sell somebody the rights to buy it from you at $12. That's paying 23 cents. Now I know 23 cents doesn't sound like a lot of money to you. But that's close to 2%. If you can get 2% every single week, that's over 100% a year. It's a simple mathematical equation. Okay. Is the stock going down? Is the stock going up? Do I like this stock? Do I know who it is? Is this a company I feel safe investing my money in? They're all very simple questions. The strategy I am sharing was created 9-year-old. Now some of you are new here, never been here before. So my guess would be that you never met the princess. You never met the princess. And that. Here's the website, the 10-Minute Trader, and the 10-Minute Trader. There we want to go. And come on. And here's all my social media sites. I want to get YouTube. Take you to YouTube to introduce you to the princess. Now, like I said, in 2008, my 9-year-old daughter said to me, "Dad, what are you doing? Can you teach me? 9-year-old little girl said, "Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me? Can you teach?" I said, "Sure." Now I had to come up with a trading strategy. Teach this one. Internet website thingy. There's me. There's me. What does that mean? What does that mean? I laugh every time I see this thing. Every time I watch this video. This was about 15 years ago. Look over here. I got. Want to hear something funny? This T-shirt. I still have that T-shirt. I do. That exact same T-shirt. I still have it. Brand new. But nowadays it's got like holes. I still wear it. Oh, why did he step down? Because he got old. That's why. How far do you strike? Okay. But probability of assignment is really high. So close to the strike. Okay, Sam. I got no problem with that. Think about this way. If I buy IBM at $100, I sell some the option to buy it from me at $100, and they pay me 1%. Well, great. At the end of the week, what do I have? I have my $100 plus the 1%. So I made 1%, and I got all my money back. That's 1% every single week. 52 weeks in the year. 52 times 1% is 2% a year. 2% a year. I love IBM. I do. Is it the right time to buy it? Am I going to make money? These are simple questions. You either like the companies or you don't. There's 10,000. Now, what time is it? Okay. right around 9:30, we looked. 10,016 different companies. 10,000 different companies you can invest in. Why do you want to stick with just one all the time? I got IBM on my list. I got Microsoft on this. I got AT&T on my list. I got Verizon. They all don't move at the exact same time. IBM might be moving up. AT&T might be moving down. Next week, ExxonMobil might be moving up. US Steel might be moving down. I got no problem moving my money from US Steel to IBM. 2025. Mr. Sam. Okay. Here's all my trades. Every single one. That's just one week. Okay. Week 17 of the week 4 of the quarter, April 21st to April 25th. Remember I told you I shared 3 accounts with you. Account 2, number 3. Okay, so account number 1. 2.74% for 1 week. Okay. Account number 2, 1.9% for 1 week. Account number 3, bringing up the rear, 0.65. So I only paid $1,100 for one week. Now remember, 10 to 15 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. 1 hour a week. $1,100 for 1 hour of my time. Okay, this one was $3,700 for 1 hour of my time. $5,900 for 1 hour of my time. Now you're not going to get that kind of money starting out. Okay, I've been doing this for over 20 years. So it took me a while to get to my accounts to where they are. Okay. 150, 143, 114. It took a while to get there. But remember, I'm 61. I'm retired. I've been working since 1973. 1973. That's 2 years. Well, not really. I retired 2 years ago. I retired when I was 59. But I had 50 years. 50 years of working to save up $10, $20, $100, $200, whatever it was. You'll be surprised. You take those pennies and throw them into a little jar. Over the 50-year period, it adds up. Okay. So let's get out of there. Let's go back to here. Let's look at some more stocks and stop answering silly questions. So Sam, I'm terribly sorry if you don't agree with it. Okay. I buy Microsoft. I sell it when it gives me a profit. Now I'm only looking for a 1% profit. 1% every single week is over 50% per year. That works for me. You got a question? I will help you out. If you're going to question my process, you're wasting your time. I've been doing this for so long. You can show me and ask me anything you want. I'm not changing it. Because I come from a time frame where if it works, leave it alone. I do not want to look at anything else. because I have my life nice the way I like it. I wake up when I feel like it, I do what I want. We took a private jet today from St. Petersburg to Fort Myers for lunch. Grabbed the Cadillac Escalade, drove back up to St. Petersburg. Tomorrow we have to get our car. Anyway, besides the point, you get to have a whole bunch of different choices when you get to a certain point in your life. And I'm terribly sorry. There is no shortcut. Well, for some people there is. But for most of us there isn't. I had to work since 1973 to get to where I am today. Don't be in a hurry. Okay. Let's keep on going. Keep on. What do we have? Alrighty. Intabel. Thank you. 301. No, 311. Look at advanced auto parts a little bit. Yep. Thank you, Steve Jobs. Yep. Technical analysis. NT Basha. Okay. Thank you. Rich Lopez, Jay-Z, Felix. Warren Buffett is very frugal with his money because he saves his money very well. Bill, you're right. Sam, I never said I don't agree. I'm on your side. I've been selling options for 2 years. All right. You got 20 some years to catch up to me. But Sam, does it make sense? Okay. Does it work? Selling options every single week works fine for me, and I'm okay with it. Greg Abel, Mary June, good evening. 94 years old. I have no idea where he is. He's 94. About time for him to step down. Greg Abel at the end of the year. Clearance, all right. It's in Bell. All right. Joe Borman, how are you today? Pfizer, huh? PFE. We'll take a gander. Okay. Even if you make an average of $1,000 a week, it's $2,000 a year. Okay. I'm not seeing the issue here. How do you consistently get the 1%? Walk us through when it goes against you, please. Tasha, hold on a second. Thank you for switching to Facebook. Using trouble with YouTube. Okay. Hello, sir. It seems you are unviewable at the moment. Uh-oh. I have no idea why that is. All right. Let's go. All right. NTX Basha. Sit tight. We already did one example earlier. Another example a little bit. So let's go to stock number two on the list. Bill, way over there in Facebook land. How you doing? All right, next on the list. ORC. What the heck is ORC? ORC. Orchard. No. Orchard's a monthly. 16 May, 20, June, 18 July, 17 October. No, I don't do monthlies. ORC. No. Next on the list. Ooh. PSX. That's Phillips 66. PSX. Here we go. The high of the low of the year. Where was it a year ago? Look at this. Down, up. Simple, right? It's not that difficult. Down, up. What direction is going at this moment? At this moment, is going up. All right, it's at 107.15. The closest strike to 107.15 is going to be 107. 107 is 235. NTX Basha. You see that? If I buy PSX, Phillips 66 gas station, they do oil and gas. Right now, the last traded price is 107.15. The closest price to this is 107. Yes, I know. I'll be losing 15 cents. If I buy 107.15 instead of 107.15, 15 cents. Simple math. Where's that 15 cents coming from? It's coming off the insurance policy. I'm getting $2.35 a share. $2.35 a share. If you take 15 off that, so I'm making $2.20 a share. So $2.20 a share on $100 stock. That's over 2%. Let's see the numbers. See if it works. No issues. Just say 52,000 a year for part-time work is good. You're absolutely right. Remember, it's only 10-15 minutes a day. Hammer time! Woohoo! Charters Key Largo. Cool beans. Malcolm. Evening Malcolm. KG coming up soon. Ooh, gotta love that one. All right, so KG, let's take a look at it. So this looked okay. This we're looking at 2% just by the numbers. Let's keep on diving a little bit into that. Is it the right time to buy? Because the chart is going to tell us exactly is it right time to buy or is it not? Well, we see where the high is. We see where the low is. We see where the flow is going. Okay. Down. Up. All right. It hit the bottom of the year right there. The top of the year is 150. The bottom of the year is 90. That's a big ass drop. That's a $60 drop. $60 drop from the high to the low. Well, $60 on a $150 stock. What is that? 40% drop. Okay, fine. Let's keep on moving. All right. A year ago, we're at 145. The high of the year, 150. Look at the last 90 days. Here's the last 90 days. The last 3 months. High, low. Look at it. It's down. More complicated than it needs to be. Remember, what I'm showing you is the exact same thing I showed my 9-year-old. Last 30 days. Now, there's a reason why I look at just the last 30 days. Because we have me and you other investors been doing. What have we been doing? The only way to find what we've been doing is follow the money. Here's where it was. It dropped down to here. Shot up, pulled back. Now it's going back up again. So ask yourself a question. Does this look like something you want to jump into? Me? No. Reason why I don't like 30-day highs. For me, a 30-day high is a time to sell, not a time to buy. So no to PSX for me. That's for me. I don't ever tell anybody what to do. I don't. Well, not true. I tell my grandson to do. But he's 5. You guys are all adults. Do you like Phillips 66? Do you like it at 107? Do you think? Oh, it's been going up. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. I think it can go up 5, 6, 7. It can. But is it going to? Not something I want to do. Nice to meet you. Which stocks? Dividend Kings, Aristocrats, Champions. On these drops, wouldn't tariffs be considered in all the bottoms? Kind of an act of God? I'm not calling Trump God, but thank you for that. But no. Okay. I love how enthusiastic you are. One day I'll start understanding, hopefully. Basha, okay. Do you listen to me sometimes? Bill, here's the thing, Bill. I see what you always post. You post a lot. I think you do. You're very active when you're posting. You have a tendency to post a lot of stocks that I disagree with. And you've been here long enough for me to tell you. Weekly optionable stocks on companies that are consistently profitable. It's not that difficult. If you're going to be investing, you really should learn how to use a financial website. A financial website will tell you what has the company been doing over the last 5 or 10 years. It's not that difficult. GPC. Bill, there's a perfect one right there. GPC is Genuine Parts Corporation. Great company. They've consistently increased their dividends for close to seven decades. But Bill, they're monthly optionable stock. That means no. I don't do monthly options because they just don't work for me. So when you ask, do I listen to you? I do. But you have a tendency to come up with stocks that are usually always a no. Don't take it bad, Bill. It's a learning thing. Okay. Feel the pain. Feel the hurt. Learn from it. Okay. Okay.
Look at GPC.
GPC.
How often do they increase their dividends? To seven decades. 70 years longer than I've been alive. It's an excellent company. It is. But monthly options don't work for me. And you've been here long enough, Bill. I think I told you that more than once. More than a dozen times. Ticker name, please. Nice to meet you.
Ticker name is PSX.
Philip 66. All right. Next. Hey, NSX Garage. Nice to see you again, dude. Okay, what do we have over here? William C. Thank you. Switching Facebook. Having trouble with YouTube. I don't know why. All right. Bo wants to take a look at Halliburton. I actually have some Halliburton. Martin, good evening. Franz Man, ARR. Isn't it Archer Aviation, ARR? I don't know. Armor. No. Sorry, kiddo. Who came up with ARR? Fran?
You see this?
16 May.
20 June, 18 July,
17 October.
That is what is called a monthly
optionable stock.
Means I can only trade it once a month.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
Sorry.
Thank you for playing.
Bill, tell her what she's won. All right, here we go. Next on the list. Have we looked at APA yet? Golden Lark, how are you tonight? Cool beans. APA. That's Apache. Take a look at that one. Okay, next on the list we have Discover DFS. It should take 3 to 4 seconds.
High, low is look at the motion. Down, up. That's going to be a no. I can tell just by looking at it.
Reason being, zoom into the last 30 days. What do you think?
Do you seriously? You want to buy when it's down here going up, or do you want to buy it here, waiting for it to go higher? Yeah.
I don't buy it the high. Sorry, it's time to sell. For me. You like it? More power to you. Next, Amazon. New. Nice to meet you. Amazon. AMZ. AMZN. Amazon. No. Look at TRS. What the heck is TRS, Bill? Bill, holy shit, you did it again. I don't know, Bill. No, I'll tell you. You're batting it. I think you come up with one or two decent ones, but everything else is a no. Next on the list, Southern Company. SSO. Interesting.
High, low is look at the motion. Down. What's going on here? Looks like it's coming down.
Let's zoom in a little closer. Get two days in a row.
Thursday and Friday. Okay. Up, down, up, sideways.
It doesn't look right. There's way too many other companies. Nice to meet you. Advanced Micro Devices. AMD. Now you'll notice. Nice to meet you.
Now I went directly to Yahoo Finance for AMD. There's a reason why. There are no dividends in the time period selected
for Advanced Micro Devices.
Advanced Micro Devices. The name of the show. Dividend stock, or dividend investing weekly cash flow. Two of those phrases have the same word in common. Dividends. But there's no dividends in AMD.
Bill 142. I have no idea what that means, Bill. Next. All right, next we have Johnson, J&J. Now, J&J, I think I might have bought it twice. 20 years. Reason being,
156. The 156 is going for 7 cents a share.
That's a half a percent.
The reason why I never buy Johnson and Johnson doesn't work.
Just curious.
Estee Lauder.
I love Estee Lauder.
Shares of companies that regularly pay
investors
a portion of the company's earnings. Yeah, Bill. I know that. Just curious. Estee Lauder. I love Estee Lauder. Okay.
High, low. Was it? Look at the motion. Up, down, down, up. What's happening right here?
Let's zoom in really close. Take a close look at that.
30 days ago, 67. We dropped down to 48. Back down, back up. Look at this movement from here. 50 that's $60. That's $8.
I know, $8 is not a lot of money, but $8
52. Here's the bottom right here. Okay, went up, came down, here's the new bottom. 52. From 52 to 61
is $8 or $9.
Well, $8 or $9
$50 stock. Okay. That's over. It's like 17%, 18%.
From here to here.
18% move. What happens sometimes over 10 to 15%? Usually, there's profit taking.
Profit taking drops down, down.
Where's it going next?
Coming
Usually.
down.
Because
check out from the bottom to the top.
Here's the bottom. Where is it now?
That's over a
15% move. Be wet. When contract expires and you don't want to keep the shares, do you just sell them? Why would you buy stocks that you don't want? See that part confuses me. Now be wet. I understand what you're looking for.
You're looking to jump in a stock regardless if you like it, grab the profit and run.
Criteria is simple. Safe, predictable, consistent.
Whenever buy something you don't understand or don't hold on to.
If you don't want to hold on to it, you don't understand who they are, what they are, don't buy it. If you buy something, you might have to hold on to it for a long period of time. What happened with YouTube?
What is going on?
Both of my YouTube channels just quit. Let's see if we can double fist them. Next. No, it's not made for kids. Kids go live. This one having an issue. One, two, and live over there. Okay, so
do you understand that?
Be wetting. Okay.
I'm not looking to get in an obscure stock, rather just run.
No. Okay. I only want to invest in companies I believe and I want to own. All right. Let's keep on.
Estee Lauder.
Looks like she's slowing down.
Because she's going up here nicely. Was here, big drop. Now she's going up. Now she's slowing down right about here.
Yeah. All right. Next is Verizon. VZ. Nice.
High, low is up, down, up. 40, 74, 31, 35.
Oh, man, I like Verizon. But it's not giving me 1%. If you're okay with not getting 1%, fine.
Me?
No, thank you. I'm having issues. Next. No, it's not made for children. And go live. There we go. Reconnect. I'm having issues with YouTube. Next on the list. Cisco. CSCO. Ooh.
High, low. Look at this. Up, sideways, up, down.
Okay. Great. That being said, let's keep on keeping on. A year ago, we're sitting at 47.24. and that one we get restarted in a second.
Done.
Why guys just here to watch? Is there always a 1% trade you can make each week, or some weeks are you unable to find a 1% trade? That's a good question.
Every once in a while, I will be scrambling looking for a trade. I will. Because certainly, hold on a second.
Remember I told you there's over 10 different companies available every single week. 10,000 to choose from every single week. Don't like that one. Here we go. Billy. All right, let's try it this way. Go like this, and then we go that way, and there you go.
Okay. This here behind is what is called an EXX dividend calendar. Simply put, it tells me exactly when companies are paying out their dividend. Or
I can get rid of the dividends and go to the earnings reports.
These are all the earnings coming out every single week.
Get rid of those, and we have conference calls. Not many of those. Stock splits. One. Economic day event. Nothing. Futures liquidation. ETF distribution. Nothing. So dividends and earnings.
That's a lot of information coming on. Every single day there's some company paying a dividend. So if a stock increases in price just before the dividend date, what are you going to do with that information? If you knew a stock was going to move up, what would you do?
Bill, I got a big massive project on September because that's the day where I have to do a lot of work. Not quite sure what that means, but okay. It is shareholders. Nope. Having issues with the fuse will your next project losses. Project I have no idea what that means. Why? Hey, what you up to? Good evening. Hello to you too. Alrighty. Hello, Grace. Chloe Grace. A1 steak. Holy cow. For all my money on short dated calls with that insider information. Alright, you have fun with that one. Ray Zamora. What's happening, Ray? What platform are you using? Dan, this is Think or Swim. It is offered through Charles Schwab. I love Charles Schwab. I've been trading with Charles Schwab for about 2 years. Because they bought TD Ameritrade. Not that I like TD Ameritrade. Not that I like Schwab. I like Think or Swim. But they got bought out. It works. Whatever. Hey, sir, what is the topic and what's in your bag? What's in my bag? The topic is investing for dividend cash. Is what we're looking for. Okay. Carmen, research the stock to see if you want to buy it. Yeah, Carmen, that makes sense. What platform are you using? Think or Swim, Bill. Charles Schwab is like a doctor. Okay. I subscribe, but how to go? All right. Yes. TD was fined for money laundering. Wouldn't surprise me. Easily Geiger. It's your birthday. They say it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya. That's TV. All right. Anyway. Let's keep on going. Uh-oh. Somebody want to take a look at LTR. Palantir. All right. Chad. Hold on a second. Now, somebody wants to take a look at PLTR. Okay. PLTR. You probably guess why I'm going straight to Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance. PLTR. There are no dividends in the selected time period. So PLTR,
Palantir. Don't care. Isn't that weird?
It's one of the hottest stocks out there. I don't care.
They don't share their profits. If they don't share their profits,
that's a no. What does Chad have to say? Chad has to say, what's a PLTR? Imagine that. He's asking what the heck is PLTR? Uh-oh. Somebody wants to take a look at General Mills. GIS. All right, so let's take a look at
General Mills.
All right, General Mills. 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 24, 30, 33, 38, 41, 44, 46, 48, 49, 49, 51, 54, 59, 60. Okay. I'm a little unhappy about this right here. Where's the 49? Right here.
2,000 increase.
Rudy, planning on joining your Patreon, probably the middle tier for now. How difficult is it to cancel? Okay, Rudy, it's monthly.
One month at a time. Okay, you pay for 1 month, you like it, pay for a second, like it, pay for a third, so on and so forth.
Bill, Joby is a no, I already know that one. Lat, 75, no idea what that means. Like I said, terrible dividend. It's your overlord. Palantir is going to be your overlord. Yeah, no thank you. That's always me. Palantir don't want to talk because future are down. Okay. I don't like PLTR. No dividends.
No, thank you.
It's pretty simple. Fab. Campbell Soup looked at last week. CPB. What is CPB? CPB. Okay. Campbell Soup. Here we go. Here's the high. Here's where it is. Look at the motion. Up, down. What's going on here? Okay, 35, 86, 35, 36, 40. Okay, that's over 1%. All right, Campbell Soup. A year ago, we're at 44, 85. The top of the year, 52, 94. The bottom of the year was just a couple of days ago. 35. Okay, so we know where the bottom is. It's right here. But it's not making the move to the upside. Let's zoom in a little closer. Okay. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. 1 day up, 2 days down. So if you like Campbell Soup, I'd sit and wait for it to start moving up. Because right now it's sitting at the bottom fishing. Looking at a chain of something. Patreon. Rudy. Cool beans. Rudy just joined. Way to go, Rudy. Awesome. Rudy, tonight I got your email, and then I'm going to send you a list of stocks we're going to be looking at tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Looking forward. Any questions, Rudy? Write them down. I'll answer whatever questions you got. Within reason. Some people get a little. Rocket Lab. No way. Okay, Rocket Lab has not been around for 20 years. It's automatic. No. Patrick. My take buy gold. Yeah. Everybody needs a dust collector. Thinking about SQQQ play for scalping Monday. Switching to the TQ. Cool beans. You have fun with that one. Better than stocks is commodities. Yeah. I tried commodities years ago. How do I join? Oh. Is it in the bio? Hold on a second. Now, I usually try not to sell anything while I'm online. Seriously, I do. Okay. It's in the bio. In the bio, the 10-minute trade. What the hell was that? How was that?
Okay, who was asking the question? Right there, right there. You click on that, click on that, take you right to the Patreon. The 10-minute trader. Get out of that. Okay, the10minutetrade.com. Do yourself a favor, do a little bit of research. You'll see the name, the10minutetrade.com. I've had it for almost 20 years. 20 years I've had this one website.
You got it? You got it? Wise family living, how are you today? Hey, aren't you usually on Instagram? Cool beans. Oh, Bill, Walgreens, WBA. Don't you know that Walgreens got bought out? They're going private. So the numbers is from what I have been told. The numbers on Walgreens is crap. We don't do Walgreens anymore because they go private, and the numbers just aren't working like they used to. No, we used to do Walgreens. We took Walgreens. Pull it up. I'll show you. WBA. Okay. Walgreens here, 18. Now it's way down 10. Okay, we would try it down here. All the way down until they got bought out. The numbers just don't look that good. Oh, that's pretty good. 10.50, 11s. Yeah, look at 10.98. The 11s are going for 4 cents. Yeah, no, thank you. NVIDIA. Always someone asking about that piece of crap. Walgreens was $23 until 10. Alright, so Basha. Okay. Why they go private? Because somebody bought them out. I thought WBA suspended their dividends. Yep. Numbers never look buy, just buy. No, terribly sorry, don't do it that way either. But you like the dividend. No, not necessarily so. What's the benefit? Exactly. Same question. So we're going to take a look at NVIDIA for a second. Basha wants to take a look at NVIDIA, and hopefully I'll be explained to her why NVIDIA is a no. Okay, first and foremost, NVDA. First and foremost, Basha. We're looking for dividend-paying stocks. Okay. NVIDIA. Okay. $114. $114. I don't even know if you can count that. 4/100ths of a penny. 4/100ths of a penny. The dividend is 1 penny. You're paying $114 per share. And the profits they are sharing with you. 1 penny. Seriously. 1 penny. Hold on. It gets worse. Tasha, hold on a second. Let me take a look. See this right here. See this? Historic performance. Now we're going to look at statistics. Okay, this is where you think to yourself, what the hell was I thinking? Okay, statistics. NVIDIA. Revenue per share. $5.31. $5.31. Hold on. It gets worse. It does. Slide down a little bit more. Book value per share. $3.24 a share. Okay, so let's review a little bit. The dividend, $114 per share. The dividend is 1 penny. Revenue per share is $6. Book value is $3. Okay, remember those numbers. I want to show you something else. General Motors, Chevy, GM, General Motors, $45 per share. Okay, General Motors has been around for over 100 years. NVIDIA, no. NVIDIA, you're lucky that NVIDIA's 20 years old. Okay. Revenue per share. $175 per share revenue. That's how much money they have coming in per share. NVIDIA, $6? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. It gets better.
Book value $64 per share. All right, so let's look at it this way. The stock's $45. Revenue per share is over 160. Book value $64 per share. Nvidia $114 per share. One penny dividend. Revenue per share $6. Book value $3. Explain to me why you're buying Nvidia again. The numbers just don't work. For me anyway. Okay, I get it. Artificial intelligence. I get all that bullshit.
I do. Rudy, I don't know why they went private. Is it someone who bought them out? So you love the glasses. I need a pair. Okay. So you like MSTR? No, I do not. TQ's hell no. NQ's no thank you. But 2025, why do we care when everything is bull and can ride the price action?
Okay. You have fun with that. I don't dissuade anybody from what they're doing. If it works for you, have at it. And I'm pretty sure price action you actually sit in front of your computer and watch it. Minito, you're gonna take your birthday there, dude. Brian Hard, how are you? Have a good day. Next on the list. But lately it's tough. Okay, I get it. TSLY, no thank you. MSTR, no thank you. All right, Bill. So the person that owns Walmart is a private owner, now it's gone. That's poor.
Terribly sorry, dude.
Nobody bitched and moaned when Warren Buffett bought a bunch of stuff.
You ever hear Wrigley's Spearmint Gum? Wrigley's Gum. Anyone ever hear that?
Can't trade it anymore. Warren Buffett owns it all.
How about Duracell?
The batteries.
Duracell batteries. You
heard of those? Can't buy it anymore. Why? Warren Buffett owns it all. Okay. Fruit of the Loom. You heard of them? Can't buy it anymore. Warren Buffett bought it all. SoFi. All right. SoFi. Somebody wants to take a look at SoFi. I don't do SoFi. What's the reason why I don't do SoFi? SoFi Technology. Revenue per share. $2.57. Revenue per share. They got no money coming in. In my opinion. Either that, they got too many shares. Book value $6.05. Well, let's see how they do with their dividends. I like the dividends. See if they're profitable. Dividends only. Oh, look at that. SoFi. There are no dividends this time period. So let me see if I can understand this. I like to invest in profitable companies. Profitable companies. Well, which means if they're profitable, they share their money, they share the profits with their investors through something that's called a dividend. Great. Well, this company doesn't have dividends. They're not sharing their profits. Why would I want to invest in them? There's 10,016 companies. We looked around 9:30 this evening. That was about 2 hours ago. We did. We looked. 10,016 different companies. This one doesn't share their profits. So why would I bother? No. Oh, Harry, for good dude. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Intel. I like it. Intel is on my list. And I think I own some. INTC. I think I do. INTC. Where was it? Look at this. Down. Up, down. Now it's going up. $20.62. 2050. Close. 56. That's more than 2%. Well, I like Intel. Let's take a deep dive into it. What does it look like? Geico. So why no strike
2-star 5 master. MSTR 0 day ETF. Is that trash with 15% dividend? Intel is ranging 18 to 22. Yeah. I know that. That's what we're looking at the moment. Let's take a look at it. A year ago, Intel was at 31. Jumped all the way up to 37. Big drop. Last 90 days. About there. 90 days. Here we go. Last 90 days.
Okay. High, low, is down, up. It's pretty easy, right? Up, down. It's going up. Well, if it's following the same pattern, it should come up here. It should. Doesn't mean it's going to. It should. So here's an idea.
Let's take a look at the 2050s. See what it looks like. Covered stock. The 2050s right there. One contract. At the market. And here's
Johnny. Buy one covered call of Intel INTC 100 as the weeklies. 9 May 25. That means this option is going to expire at 3:59 p.m. Friday afternoon. Because at 4 o'clock, you can't do anything with it. It's basically worthless. Okay? The $20.50 call option against the INT stock at the market to open. Okay, I read it right. That's what it says, to open. I'm buying a stock order. I'm buying the stocks to open an order. I'm selling the options of the stock I just bought to open. It's 2 orders right there. What's your strike and month? Wow, you weren't paying attention, were you? 9 May 25. 9 May 25 is this Friday. The $20.50 call option against the Intel stock at the market to open. It's right there. Okay, you're on YouTube. You're on one channel. There's 2 YouTube channels. The second YouTube channel is just the screen. Okay, not me standing in front of the screen, just the screen, so you can see all these numbers. Cheers, bad connection. Okay. Sorry about that. No control. Okay, so here's the profit. 62.50 was costing 1988. Well, that doesn't really mean anything. Let's do a little bit of math to find out exactly what does that mean. So 62.50 is the profit. 62.50. Okay. 62.50. And then we divide it by wise family living. Seriously. We're gonna look at Tony next, and I'm gonna tell you why that's a bad idea. In my opinion. Elliot VTI, I have no idea. Thank you for that, Bill. But that was my grandson. My son. My grandson. Okay. My son is a little taller than me. Anyway, that's the profit right there. 62.50 was it costing me? Cost of the trade, commissions and fees. 1988. I remember 1988. It was fun. 50 divided by 1988. 3.1%. Now I know some of you think 3.1% is not a good return. Well, not for the year it ain't. But for a week, that's pretty damn good. On the sell. Okay. Do TSM. A1 stake with TSM. Show my portfolio. What does everybody want to see the portfolio? I'm going to write that one down. Intel. Actually own Intel. INTC. 3.1. Okay, who's that one? Raj Yavida. Oh, Taiwan Semiconductor. Okay, cool. Okay, so Raj wants to see. Oops! I hit the wrong button.
See, it happens. All right, Raj, you ready? Raj, you ready?
Account 1, account 2, account 3. Goes all the way back to January 1st. Okay. Week 1, quarter 1, December 30th to January 3rd. Account 1, account 2, account 3. Every single trade I made. There you go right there. Riot, Halliburton, Riley, CVS, Foot Locker, Kohl's, US Steel, Walgreens. That's account number 1. That's account number 1. US Steel, Intel, Altria, Harley Davidson, Intel, and Riley. Okay, Raj. Every single trade I made so far this year is all listed right there. You want to take
trades from go a little deeper? Nah, damn it. Wrong button. Hit the wrong button. That's what I wanted right there. That little thing. Here we go, Raj. Starting date August 31st, 2011. You can see each one of these little thingy-whoosy what's in an explanation of what I did every single year since 2011, every single week. I've been here for a while. That being said, I wanted to take a look at Coney for Wise Family. C-O-N-Y, Coney. All right, so Wise Family Living. You ready for this? All right, you ready for this? Here's Coney. Okay. Yield Max Coin Option Income Strategy ETF. CONY. $7.58 a share. All right. Let's take a look at all the dividends. Wait a second. Take a look at all. I want to see all the dividends. All the dividends. That's it. That's it. That's all the dividends right there. That's it. That's all the dividends. October 2023. All right. October 2023. 24. This thing's only like 2 years old. Why are you looking at a company that's 2 years old? I'll tell you why you're looking at it. For these things right here. Dividends. Let's take a look at them. 120. 107. That's backwards, dude. 240. Okay. 260. Okay. 260. 107. That's more than a 50% cut in dividends. 166. 279, 228, 169, 69. That's backwards. 157. That's backwards. $1. That's backwards. 83. That's backwards. Is that right? Backwards. 43. 61. He started at $1.20, and then it went 170. Now we're down to 65. Oh, hell no. Oh, but hold on. It actually gets worse. It really does. Watch this. And this, I don't think you're going to understand it first, because most people don't. Most people don't. Ready? We're going to take a look at the summary. Summary right here. And here we go. Okay. Yield Max Coin Option Income Strategy ETF. CONY. This is what you're probably looking at, and this is what probably excites you. The yield, 226%. What do you think that means? 220. Let me ask you a question. Okay. If I make $1,000, if I make $1,000 profits. If I make $1,000 in profit, and I want to share my profits with you,
I'm going to share 226%. So if I make $1,000, I'm going to give you 2,042. If I make $1,000, I'm going to give you 2,042. Is it 52? 52. Do you not see the error there? There's no possible way on God's green earth they can sustain giving out 226% of their profits. You can't do it. You can't give more money than what you make. Well, how are they doing it?
I don't know, and I don't really want to know. It's a 2-year-old company. I don't get involved in 2-year-old companies. Like giving the keys of your Lamborghini to a 2-year-old. It makes no sense at all.
Love the pool shorts? They're not pool shorts. Those are my jammies, dude. Those are my jammies.
My grandson was over this weekend. So we were wearing our Christmas jammies. We actually went to the store. Christmas jammies, and we went to the store with our Christmas. He thinks it's funny. He's 5 years old. He's the biggest kick out of everything. Okay, so right now the stock. is 756. All right. So 2 years ago, they were at
25. They started out at $25. Now they're at $7. How can you possibly say Coney's a good deal?
Nope. I'm not even going to bother. There's no way possible you can give out more than you're making.
Okay, if you give out 100% of your profits, you have no money left. But you want to give out 226% of your profits? That ain't going to work. It's one of those companies that suckers you in to buy a piece of crap. Never mind.
I'm not even going to bother looking at that one. Elliot, VTI? What the heck is VTI? VTI. Vanguard ETF. Is it with these ETFs? Don't people just want to buy stocks anymore? You want to give your money to a computer? I've seen way too many computer rooms. Way too many. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Hold on. Let's go 5 years, 20 years. Hold on. Let's go 2025.
2005.
21.
20. That's backwards already. Not a good start. 28, 33, 26. That's backwards. That's twice. 26, 35, 30 is 3 times. 28 is 4 times. 32, 31 is 4 times. 29 is 5 times. 33, 27. That's 6 times. 22, there's 7 times. And we're not even in 2010. Seven times you went backwards. Consistent profitability means higher profits. Why are you looking at something that goes up? Down. I'm not talking about price. I'm talking about profits. Profits should be ever increasing consistently. 5, 10, 11, 15, 17, 20, 24, 28, 33. Higher and higher. This goes up, down. No, thank you. Sorry, VTI. No, thank you. Love them regardless. Thank you. MSTR because it's gold. Oh boy. MSTR. MSSTR. I always tell people, if you're going to be serious about investing, find a good financial website and learn how to use it. MSTR. There are no dividends. Okay, now don't take this personally. What you're coming to a dividend show, asking about a stock that doesn't have any dividend. That doesn't make any sense. Dividend investing weekly cash flow. It's right in the top of the sentence. dividend investing for weekly cash flow. MSTR has no dividend. It's going to be a no. It's going to be a no, just on principle.
Strike and strafe. No idea what that means. James, change your channel to Dad and Dad will hit 1 million views weekly. No. Sounds good. Dividend Dad.
Would it be dividend granddad?
Look at MSTR for strike and strafe. Okay, so
apparently you're not listening. I'm a Gen X. Really don't care about your feelings. Dividend investing. MSTR has no dividends. No dividends. No. Thank you. It's simple. It's a simple rule. Dividend. I'm just not even gonna bother.
I honestly don't care what they're offering. They have the dividend. No, they don't. It says right there. Okay.
Strategy Incorporated. MSTR. $394.37 per share. There are no dividends in the selected time period. MSTR has no dividends.
Like Tesla has no dividends either. And 8% wrong ticket. I have no idea what that means. Anyway,
let's keep on moving.
Next stock on the list is NAMD. We did that with Zim. Doesn't Zim? ZIM. Don't they have no dividends either?
Oh, they do. Zimping.
I'm going to say no.
2021.
That's it.
2.5, 17, 285, 475, 295, 640, 23. How can you go from 17 to 475 to 3 to 6 to 23 cents?
Hell no. Somebody ain't doing something right there. Okay, A1 steak.
I hear what you're saying. But here's my argument about Zim. Are you ready? Number one, they've only been paying dividends for the past 4 years. 2021. Okay? 2021. That's not 20 years old. There's 10,000 different companies. Why would I choose this? It doesn't fit. I don't care how nice it looks. It's no.
I know they are a shipping company.
Says right in the title. But look. 2 to 250. I like that one. 250 to 17. That's freaking awesome. But it goes from 17 to 285. That's not awesome. But from 285 it goes to 475. That's good. But 475 goes down to 395. That's not good. Okay, from 395 goes to 640. That's freaking awesome. But then it goes to 23 cents. Not $23. $6.40 to 23 cents. Yeah, no. Something about simple, safe, predictable, and consistent. Quite grasping.
STLA. No. JEPQ. No. Coles. I have some Coles. Let's take a look at Coles. Okay. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Let's change this back to this. And we're back started again. Zim been chatting about buybacks for 5 months. Nothing happening at 25, and nothing occurred. Okay. Striker. No, I won't. STRK. Oh, everybody says the same. You like it. Trust me. No, I won't. STRK. I won't. I never bought it, and I probably never will buy it. There's a reason why. will be. There's a reason why. Okay, explain to me.
Why you think Stryker, a company that has paid one dividend, why would I like that?
When I say I want
When I
two
say I
decades,
want
now
two
2
decades,
decades
now
means
2 decades
20 years. Holy shit, it's 11:34.
I'm outta here.
11:34.
I'm getting
I'm
tired
out
of
of
these
silly questions.
Seriously, I am.
Seriously, I am.
JEPQ.
Hell no. Hell no. Don't you do any research yourself? Take a look at the numbers on JEPQ. Seriously. Take a look at the numbers. They're horrible.
JEPQ. Oh, 2022 to 2025. That's 2.5 years. When I put up two fingers, I meant two. When I put up two
Decades.
fingers, I meant
2 decades
two
is
decades
20
is
years. Not
20
2
years.
years.
Not
20
2
years.
Look at the
20
numbers.
Look at the
37 to
numbers.
34. Already you lost me. First dividend, okay. Second dividend is less. Less is not more. Okay. Less is not more. More is more. Less is not more. 37 to 34. Yeah, no thank you. 40, okay. 40, okay. Yeah, 38. Now you're doing it again. Backwards again. 44. No, thank you. 40, thank you. Backwards again. What? That's four times backwards. We're not even in the second year yet. 35, 36, 45, 41, backwards. 41, 30, 30. Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, trust me. You're not going to surprise me with something I already know is a no.
Mux Capital, kick out of that. And the registry is shipping route. Yeah, I get that. Alma, terribly sorry if I made you feel bad. It is what it is. You seem like a nice person, James, but you want stocks that only have dividend cash flow. Okay, Bill, I'm going to read that again slowly. See if this makes sense to anyone other than me. Okay. Bill says, you seem like a nice person. Okay. I like to think of myself as a nice person. But all you want is stocks that only have dividends and cash flow. I'm trying to understand why that's a bad thing. Okay. Bill, think of it this way. I'm investing my money. Okay. My money, and I want to make sure it's going someplace that I feel I can make a profit, and giving it to someone who also makes a profit. So if I'm going to invest my money, I want to make sure it's a company that is profitable. Because it doesn't make sense to give my money to someone who's not profitable. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Why would I give my money? I've been working since 1973. I'm a Gen Xer. My first job, I was like 12, 13. 1973. Okay, old man Simmons would pick me up right from the bus stop. I wouldn't even go home. Right from the bus stop, we went to the farm, and we worked until it was dark. Sometimes later than dark. On Saturdays, we'd work at 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. And we got $20. Yeah. $20 worth 7 in the morning to 7 at night. It goes by whole Saturday for $20. Well, for me, it was great. Nothing else to do. And hey, it is what it is. Yes, I have Zim. Yes, they have dividends. Yeah, I know. I just showed you the dividends. I don't like the dividends. MicroStrategy dividend stocks. Okay, Sly Dog. You're new here, dude. I remember that name. All of us from 85 plus are gambling X. You shook hands and traded blueberries for a house. No, I didn't. I remember Mrs. Little Black Lady who lived right next to the landfill site. She had beautiful
blueberry trees. And her deal was you can come pick blueberries anytime you want, as long as you shared some blueberry muffins and some of the cobbler with her. She was a very nice lady. Yeah, we were all kids. There was six of us. Okay. Me, my five brothers and sisters. And then there were apartments. They came with us. There was like three, four of them. So it was like eight of us all going to Mrs. Rubin's picking blueberries. Yeah.
All right. Anyway. Let's look at these last questions and we'll go from there. They go up, they go down. Absolutely. Apply. I'm going to agree with you 100%. Joey. Meta? No. See, here's what I'm looking for. Simply put. I'm looking for companies that share their profits and consistently increase the profits they share with their shareholders for two decades. Okay. Come talk to me in 18 years with Meta. Meta only just recently started. No. CRWD, take a look at tomorrow. Texas Brown-Eyed Girl, I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see you again. Hello. John Snow. Please, how do I get your dividend list? Oh, it's simple. Hold on a second. Okay, John, you ready? Got a pencil and paper ready?
Here we go, John. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Ready? Dividend Kings. Dividend Aristocrats. Dividend Champions. Dividend Contenders. Warren Buffett's list. Those five lists right there will give you 300 companies that are consistently profitable.
Okay, Bill Clenstock, never heard of it. LaPlaya, you have Stryker, I feel bad for you. Before I met you. I don't tell people what to do.
Really, seriously. I tell you what I do. I show you my own account. I show you three of them. I think there's more than John has to see yours. Don't have to see mine.
Sly Dog, Coney. Okay, Sly Dog, seriously. Sly Dog, seriously. Go to a financial website. Google Finance, Yahoo Finance, NYSE Finance, whatever. Financial website. Look at the history of Coney, C-O-N-Y. They're only about 2 or 3 year old company. Nothing I would ever look at. And then look at the dividends. Are they consistently increasing or are they going backwards? Well, sorry, that's Strife. Luke mixed them up. No idea what that means. So Gen X. No pencils anymore. We can't afford. Terribly sorry. Appreciate all the information. I ask, where do you find dividend information? Alma, you find that dividend information simply. Okay. Google dividend king list 2025. Dividend aristocrats list 2025. Dividend champions list 2025. Dividend contenders list 2025. And then for the fun of it, Warren Buffett's list 2025. You're going to find a couple of websites that will give you all those names, all of them. And I'll give you a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll tell you how many years they've consistently increased their dividends. Because you cannot become a dividend king until you're profitable for five decades. That's 50 years. And there's some companies that have been profitable 60 years. Some of them close to 70 years. Why wouldn't you want to buy those companies? Why would you want to buy a company that's consistently profitable? Slide up, take a look at Coney Care with their offerings of dividend. See how consistently profitable they are. Consistency and profitability. Each number should be higher. Okay, last year should be 2024 should be higher than 2023, which should be higher than 2022, which should be higher than 2021. Work it every single year, higher. It just makes sense. Is Bill slow or something? Come on, be nice. Bill, TTM. What the heck is TTM? TTM. Tata Motors Limited.
Are you
Are
kidding me,
Bill?
Makes sense to me. 90, gotta love it, Jay. Any recommendations for dividend stocks?
Dividend Kings,
Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Tenders, and Warren Buffett's list.
It makes sense for me as well. Hey, Basha, glad you like it. Surface receiver. All right. Yeah. Zim. Look at Zim. It's a no. I am a Gen Y. Oh, that explains the whole thing. La Playa. Worked at Chicken Farm at 13. Well, you feel my pain, brother. You want to hear something? Wait, what was that? La Playa. La Playa. You want to hear something?
I was at work one day
on the farm. Okay. And I see old man Simmons.
With chicken. Head like that. Okay. Guess what we had for lunch? The best chicken I've ever had in my life.
I saw him there in the morning.
For afternoon for lunch. We had fresh chicken.
Freaking shit was good. Anyway. You really explained investing too well. Carrot, La Playa, thank you. Surface Reaver, I'm sorry. I just came in. Did I miss? You had Zim. Yeah, Zim was a no. Yeah, Bill. I am going to do a hedge eventually. I'm working on it. Paul, I love Ford. Can you repeat the list again?
Dividend.
You're right.
Dividend.
Kings.
Aristocrats.
Champions.
Contenders. Buffett's list.
Hey, Joe, did you see Warren Buffett is passing the baton, and he announced it will be up to the board in June. Cool bean. Please explain why Intel. Harry for good. I like Intel because the movement and the numbers look good. There you go. Do I like Ford for Monday? I don't know. We haven't looked at it yet. If it does give a dividend. Ford gives a dividend. Wondering if you. No, I don't have Zim. Zim has no. Zim has dividends. No. What's your minimum requirements when selecting a dividend? Are you ready?
Consistency of profitability. And weekly options. That's it.
Why did you swear? Because it just felt right and it just flowed nice TikTok language. Yeah. You remind me a lot of the farm work as a kid. Yeah, I worked as a kid on farm too. The bricks are getting stronger. Yes, they are. They control over 70% of the world's population. Yes, they do. We need channel full of some nice old days stories. Yeah, we do. I like Intel and Ford. So do I. I like both of them. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? I'd rather watch a tree grow. Elma, awesome. And what are you using to show on your screen behind you? Yeah, that was Yahoo Finance. Elma. All right. We're 11:47, a little bit past the hour. So you guys have a great night. Over here on Facebook. You guys have a great night. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. It's always a day. All right. Instagram. You guys have a nice night. See you later. Instagram people. Any stock that you have that pays over 15%. A whole bunch of them, dude. Laurie, you're welcome. Bye, Mr. Bill. And now... Uh-oh. The Q's. No, I don't like the Q's. No to the Q's. And over here. You guys have a great night over here, too. And now... The end is near. So I've